Alison is on a call with her fiancé. Don't worry, I'll be with you shortly. She hears a scream. Ah! Who took my socks? I can't find one leg of my socks. Who took my socks? It's my favorite socks. I will die, yo. She runs off to meet her brother Samuel. What is it again? Okay, don't worry, I'll help you find your socks. She searches and searches. Voila, she picks up the socks from under the pillow. Summer is super excited as he hugs Allison. You are the best sister in the world, but now there's a little problem, sis. My heart is paining me. My BP has gone high due to the scream and looking up for the socks. I'm tired and I'm exhausted. Sis, I want you to check my BP. I don't want to die. Please do it for me. Allison smiles. Okay, come, let's go to my room and check your BP before you die. Shortly, a knock is heard on the door. It was Ebuka, Allison's fiancé, with a stern look. You told me you were coming over an hour ago. You kept me waiting. Out of curiosity, I decided to come here to find out if you were okay. Allison replies, Baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was just that Summer had an episode this morning. I had to. Before she could complete her sentence, Ebuka flares up. It has to be Summer, of course. You pamper and indulge a grown-ass man. Why? Allison, in her defense, replies, Samuel is the only family I've got. So what do you want me to do? Abandon him? I can't. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Ebuka responds, that's why he's taking advantage of you. He's not a child. He's not insane. And you're always falling for his theatrics. Ebuka in anger walks away, leaving her standing by the door. Samuel is seen driving with his friend Chuma. As they were discussing, they had a minor accident and Samuel forces Chuma to take him to the hospital. There he calls his sister Allison, who rushes out of a business meeting to attend to his brother in the hospital. On getting to the hospital, she finds Salma screaming, My head, oh, my heart, oh, I want to be operated on, I don't want to die. I am dying, take me to the theater. Chuma tells Alison to calm down, that his brother is okay. It was just a scratch with another car, that Samuel is overreacting. On seeing his sister Samuel, he lets out a cry. Sis, they want to kill me. I want to be operated on. I'm dying. Help me. My legs are numb. I can't feel my legs. Susan, Allison's friend, then took her aside and was cautioning her. You will lose yourself if you continue to follow your brother up and down. Your brother is blowing things out of proportion. Allison raises her hands and challenging Susan. Hey, that's enough. My brother is in the hospital and you're here telling me that he is this, he is that. He is my brother, not yours. So I decide how to attend to him. Susan in anger replies, Look, if you continue to fall to his stupidity, he's going to bring you down. So wise up, my friend. Then she walks away. When they returned home, Allison gets a call from the office that she lost the contract due to the way she backed out of the meeting unannounced. Allison was in shock and she drops the call. Allison is seen in her office filing a document. Then she receives a visitor in the person of Ebuka. She stands up quickly. You're here. Is there a problem? You didn't tell me you were coming. Ebuka responds, Are you really asking me that? So you forgot what today is, really? I can't believe this. Well, if you must know, today is my birthday. Shoot, OMG. How did I forget? Babe, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Ebuka responds, Don't worry, it's okay. I know you will forget because you are taking care of that adult baby that is your brother. Alice tells him to stop. Babe, I'm sorry. I know I messed up. I was super busy with work. I know it's not an excuse, but don't worry, I'll make it up to you tonight. How about a dinner date this evening? Just the two of us, and after, I'll give you a special care. Ebuka responds, I can't wait for tonight. Allison is seen preparing to go out for the dinner date. Then she suddenly hears Samuel crying. She rushes out to see Samuel rolling on the floor, crying. My stomach, oh, is this how I'm going to die? I don't want to die. Sis, help me. Then she tells him to get up so they can go to the hospital, but he insists on her holding him and staying the night with him for him to be better. Alison refused initially, but with Samuel's constant cries, she had no choice but to succumb to Samuel's bidding. Alison, left with no choice, calls to cancel the dinner date with her fiancé, Ebuka. Alison, so you stood up your fiancé on his birthday? Alison responds, Susan, what was I supposed to do? I couldn't leave my brother in pain. He was having stomach upset. I can't believe this. Susan screams. See, the truth is that your brother is taking you for granted. Your brother is not a baby, for God's sake, he's an adult. Samuel will get married tomorrow. Wouldn't he get married? You think he will stay with you forever under your roof? Suddenly, Alison says, Susan, what a nice suggestion you just gave me now. I will find Samuel a wife so that I can be free. That's the new plan. Susan warns her that marriage is not a joke. It's not a rehabilitation center for Samuel. He needs to grow up first. Your brother needs to be before marrying me off to another woman. Samuel is seen watching cartoon in the sitting room. Alison walks in and says she wants to discuss with him. Samuel, I want you to get married. Look at you, you're not getting younger. Getting married will help you in lots of ways. Samuel in shock starts crying. Please, I don't want to get married. I don't even have a girlfriend, so where am I to start from? Alison says, don't worry, Samuel. I'll help you. I'll get a woman for you. You know you have to do this for me. This is the first time I'll ask for anything from you. Please do this for me. Let me help you find a wife. It will make me happy. Samuel is eating his lollipop when his sister walks in with a beautiful lady. Sis, you're back. So who is she? Alison introduces her as Ada, the one I told you about. Behave and get to know each other. She then walks away. Ada smiles and starts a conversation with Samuel. So tell me what you do for a living. Samuel replies, I do nothing. I don't work. Ada is astonished. Why do nothing? You are a grown-ass man. But why idle away? That's laziness. Immediately, Samuel stands up and tells her to leave the house. She has no right to come into the house to insult him. Then he starts saying, it will not work, oh. He starts screaming his sister's name. Alison, Alison, this your plan will not work, oh. Samuel cries to Alison's room to report the situation, that she brought a lady into their house to insult him. It's not fair. This plan of yours will not work. Who even gave her the right to interrogate me? Ebuka walks into the compound to find Samuel playing cartoon on his phone with lollipop in his mouth. Look who we have here, an adult baby who needs his diapers to be changed by his sister. Full grown man acting like a kid just to gain attention from his sister. Aren't you ashamed? Sama reacts, so you came into my house to insult me. Don't worry, my sister will hear this. He suddenly gets his phone and starts crying. Sister, your boyfriend or whatever he calls himself came to the house and is insulting me that I am an adult baby. She then storms over to Ebuka's apartment. Have you lost it, Ebuka? How dare you go to my house and insult my brother? Why did you have to tell him those hurtful words? Now he's in pain. Ebuka just stares at her. Is that what he told you? Really? Are you listening to yourself? You are lashing out on me because of that adult baby in your house you call a brother. Samuel is seen with a lady on a date in a restaurant with lollipop in his mouth. Ugo, the lady, asks him to introduce himself, but Samuel says, myself, I told my sister must have told you all about me. She's the one that does the introduction and not me. While the service girl was about pouring the wine, she mistakenly spills a little on the table. Samuel starts screaming, why did you ruin my favorite clothes that my sister bought for me? Are you insane? Ugo cautions him to stop acting like a baby, that the wine didn't even pour on him. It was just a little on the table. Alicia and Susan, while driving, sees a young lady beating up a bike man. They approach her with a proposition that she should agree to marry her brother Samuel. After more persuasion, she agrees.
On arrival, she went upstairs to Samuel's room and finds him snoring, cuddling a teddy bear. She wakes him up and instructs him to stand up, but he refused. She went to get a cup of water, threatening to pour it on him if he refuses. After much hesitation, he agreed. She then introduced herself as Esther, his new girlfriend. Ab- Samuel, still in shock, rushes out to confront his sister, only to meet her cuddling her fiancé on the bed. Ebuka is embarrassed and reprimands Samuel that why will he barge into the room without first knocking. He insists that his sister must follow him. On Alice's refusal to follow him, he runs out in tears, threatening to kill himself. He packs his bag that he was leaving. When his sister came down in tears, he asked his sister to choose between him or her fiancé, Ebuka. Left with no option, Allison hesitantly picked his only brother Samuel. Abe, out of anger, left the house. Allison rushes to her room in tears. Later, Esther goes to meet her and consoles her that she should have chosen her fiancé Ebuka, but it is what it is. Esther storms into Samuel's room only to find him singing Baby Shark doo 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 doo, Baby Shark doo 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 doo, Baby Shark. She gives him a resounding slap, cautioning him that because of his childishness, his is in tears and that she has lost the man who truly loves her. In shock, Samuel could not believe that his action has brought so much pain to his sister. He goes to Allison's room to find her crying. He was touched by her tears, as from then he resolved to change and grow up to be a man that his sister will be proud of. The next morning, as Allison was leaving for work, Samuel dresses up and tells her that he will resume work at the office. Allison could not believe what she just saw. Samuel did an exceptional work at the office, that he got people talking how good he was with office work. He went after his girl, Esther, to plead that he is a changed man, that she should consider accepting him back, not as a boy, but as a man that has grown. He promised to take good care of her. He confessed that all was just an act to keep the pampering coming from his sister, that he enjoyed every bit of it. He did not know his action caused so much pain to his sister. He regrets his action thus far. He confessed that the man he is today will not be complete without her. Esther, please come back to the house. I am not the man. Now, I am now a better person, a changed man, not a boy anymore. Then Esther accepts him back, and there and then he proposes to her and she says yes. Later that same day, he goes over to Ebuka's apartment to plead with him how he caused the rift between him and his sister. He pleads with him to return back to his sister if he truly loves her, that he should go and fight for her love. That now all is in the past, he has grown up, he is now a man and not a boy that was pampered. He pleaded that Ebuka should go back to his sister and make her happy, since he noticed that ever since they broke up, Allison had been sad. Early the next morning, Ebuka goes to Allison's apartment. In surprise, Allison asks for forgiveness for not choosing him over her own brother. Before she could finish her sentence, Ebuka shushes her and accepts her apology. They make up and resolve their issue. Samuel walks in on them and says he likes what he's seeing, and they all smile together as one big happy family. Hey guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy it. Please, if this is your first time of bumping into my channel, Begili Stories, you're highly welcome. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on your bell button to get latest updates from my